On today, everybody.
It's doing pretty good.
It's the pressure session.
Yes.
We got some special people in the building. Hey, I even got a special host today.
Yeah, you know how to step in for Lady A and Pop Scudder. You know,
we out with y'all.
This is not something I normally do, and I'm my heart is pounding. my heart is pounding. I'm on the radio right now.
Yes,
everybody is listening to Ironic. It's your boy Ironic in the building, son of Lady A the Doe. And we about to turn up. I know they ain't here, so I'm going to try to bring the energy. Normally, y'all don't really hear me talk a lot, but I'm going to bring the energy today. And we got a guest in here. We're going to go crazy. So it's a lot of good music.
It's all the way up.
It's a lot of good music that we about to play today. Normally, they don't rate it. And I was just telling her, I'm going to rate these songs. Even if it's bad, even if it's good, we're going to give them a rating. Because normally it just be bang it or slang it. But half times we want to halfway bang it, but then throw it out the window at the same time. So we're going to let y'all know why we going to do that.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I won't even flush today.
We might have to.
Might have to. I done heard a few of them. I don't know.
Oh, man.
We'll see.
No, I'm uncensored. I think my mama uncensored. I'm real uncensored. So I'm ready. I'm ready.
So what's been going on with y'all?
And not much. I was just doing a little sports bet, and it looked like my parlay might not hit, but hopefully we got about 7 more minutes. It looked like the Celtics about to take it. It's about 100 to 75 right now. I just looked at it right before we hopped on. So Celtics about to take it. It's like fourth quarter. We got about 7-8 minutes left. So
who you think gonna win it all?
Oh, the Mavs. I think Kyrie gonna take it all.
It's time, Kai.
I feel like Kyrie gonna. But I'm not mad at the black man taking it as well. So if Jason Tatum take, he like Caribbean or a Cuban.
Something.
He's something. He ain't black all the way.
Mark Cuban, so
he's something. But I ain't mad at it either way it go. I think it's gonna be real good. I hope they take it to full 7. Give us something to talk about. Give us some good energy. But I really think Kyrie gonna take it for sure.
What's up with all this weather? This crazy weather, man. They tell you it's gonna rain. You wait all day and it don't even rain. Man, what's going on?
I thought it was gonna rain today.
Right. That's why I said, look at that. Weather people ain't like they used to be. They got all this technology and they worse.
I said to myself, regardless, I'm coming up.
Right. For sure. It ain't snow. That's what they do at the pressure session.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna pay some more bills. We're gonna get back to this, and when we come back, we're gonna come back with PAYSO, the best ever.
Thank you. No.
Symptoms at all. Anyone can have atrial fibrillation at any time in their lives.
We're gonna come back
is
in.
linked with a 5 times greater risk for stroke. Wouldn't it be better to
definitely.
Start talking, then we're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna stick around for bank of the
Commit to
of course.
If your heart is sending a message,
go in, just
listen.
Just go in.
Visit
Tell us who you are. Start off there.
/awareness today and learn more about lowering your risks and living your healthiest
How am I doing,
life.
guys?
Brought to you by the American Heart Association and the American Stroke Association.
Yeah,
Would you know what to do if your heart was
so
sending
tired
an
of this
alert?
damn commercial.
AFib may have symptoms, including a racing
Can
heart,
you hear your heart?
dizziness,
You
lightheadedness,
can feel it. Maybe you.
shortness of breath, or AFib may have no symptoms at all.
Y'all know that's something I want to talk about too.
5 times greater risk for stroke.
Nah, I'm gonna wait till we get back.
Visit
on.
heart.org/AFib awareness today. Brought to you by the American Heart Association and the American Stroke Association.
Hey,
We are back.
man, you know, we the only country that advertise medicine on TV so freely.
They sell that. That's their key. They drug dealers.
They ain't advertising no cures.
Man,
Not at all.
I was just telling somebody at my job, because, I work in a hospital, healthy food is so much more expensive than junk food.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I don't know.
I eat once a day, every day.
Man,
Because I know it's going to get disrespectful. So I'm not going to sustain it. I eat once a day. I eat disrespectfully once a day.
I feel it.
Man,
That's
I
it.
try.
That's it.
Chicken and all that. I've been trying to eat oranges lately, but I feel like some type of animal or something. I don't know. Like, I need some substance.
Man, people be looking at me crazy because I wake up so late to go to work, and by the time I eat, it's like at lunchtime. My lunchtime is normally 5 or 7 p.m.
Yeah,
so
you be on the move.
Yeah, so I ain't really
Be on
eating
the
like
move.
that. And then
Yeah.
I be like, oh, I want to eat something healthy, but then you see all this other stuff. And it's like,
Man.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Right. We'll push up tomorrow with a Twix in your hand. Yeah.
Man.
It is hard to have enough for it and don't get it.
Man.
That's what
Right.
Man.
Hey, I know y'all listening right now. Like, who was that on there talking? Right now, we got the best ever. I'm talking about the best ever. PAYSO.
Yes.
The best ever. He got him in the building. How you feeling?
Thank you. I'm feeling good, man. You know what I mean? Pressure session. You know what I mean? I've been wanting to get on the show for a while, man. I've been a fan of the show and everything. Y'all give a lot of, artists, a lot of people opportunity and everything like that,
That's
man.
the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah, definitely, man. So I definitely much appreciate it, man.
So, man, tell us a little bit about PAYSO, the best ever.
Savage, man. Lifestyle savage, man. Never been employed. Never hit the block with the drugs. Never got government assistance. You don't do nothing. I do it. My music, and my whole life income, 100% has been my music, man. And I've been doing that so much, made so many mistakes. It got to the point where I mastered it.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
You say master. What do you mean by master?
The grind was one thing, but for years, like financial education was very important. For example, if you work a 9 to 5 and they gave you your money every day, you know what I'm saying? How would you map it out throughout the months and the weeks in order to pay the bills? So if I make money daily off my music, so sometimes I got to learn to hold that and not touch it in order for it to make a certain quota from a weekly perspective. So I got to think corporate and worker at the same time. And that wasn't easy to do. Because as soon as I get some bread, I want to eat steak. I want to eat Indian food. I want to go to the club. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yeah, I made enough. It's on and popping. Right. Until at the end of the day, the next day, I'm back at nothing. I'm like, why am I starting over again? And I keep repeating this cycle until I just recently, please, I want everybody to know that I took a lot more losses and wins. Just recently, I got it right. Just recently,
I'm really glad you speaking on that. Not just from your point of view, but actually throwing that out there to everybody.
Yeah, financial education is very important, man.
I struggle with a lot.
Me too.
Like,
I had, but those mistakes are necessary because that's how we go through our classes. That's how we are to learn. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I had to learn sometimes you got to eat ramen instead of getting the steak. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't go to the club. You got to chill and drink a beer at home. Right. Call it a night. You know what I mean? These are sacrifices. And I just recently got used to it because I got tired of losing. You know what I mean? I was winning. That's how it is. Don't get me wrong. I was getting up grinding. You know what I'm saying? I was making progress, but I was like a hamster running in place. So I like to explain the losses in order to people to understand the wins. Because I know if a lot of cats get on here, yeah, I'm grinding and I'm getting money. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't all about that. Financial education is very important because you can get as much money as you want. But if you don't know how to maneuver and invest in things and do what you're supposed to do to keep things going, it's basically just a runaway circle. Right.
So is that topic kind of like the main point with this, the PAYSO Best Ever LP2? Is that like a topic?
Yeah. The transition of mistakes into getting it right. Right. Okay. You know what I mean? Because a lot of my music has been about, I've been to this state. I'll do an album about the experiences I had in different cities. You know what I mean? And things like that. Yeah. And this album explains the transition from the mistakes turning into wins because I learned from the losses. And it was so many of them. And you don't want to stop. Right. You don't want to give up. But you got to keep pushing. And then you got to get up in the morning, go in your pockets, and be kind of upset that you ain't got the quota that you made yesterday. And you like, I'm gonna get it right today, and then you mess up again, and then you want to get it right. Yeah, that's what makes. And I survived that and got it right, and that's kind of like fed my ego. My losses and my rising above that fed my ego. You know what I mean?
So what gave you the heart and energy to be in the game?
The energy and the heart was I come from a family of musicians and hustlers, so I seen the downfall of musicians and hustlers. So I always wanted to do that, but I wanted to do it the right way with my music. I've always been good at selling my music and things like that, but it's just like I wanted to get it out there more because I'm from a small city that ain't got much at all. And we used to sit up in this small city and, you know, kind of make believe we was the hottest in the world.
Everybody.
Every we the hottest in the world. We don't care what's going on out of town. We the hottest in the world until you find out you don't know your name in the world.
The next town over sometimes.
Yeah. Right. And I jumped into Spartan City, man. My first stop was New York City. I was homeless the first 20 minutes, man. It was real the first 20 minutes. I got down there through Port Authority, caught the 6 train to Bloomingdale's on 59th Street. I ended up in East Harlem, got pickpocketed on the train, lost my wallet, money. This is the first 15, 20 minutes. I finally got to East Harlem. I tried to ask the police officer, you know, where my stuff, like, welcome to New York City. I had to battle rap to eat. You know what I'm saying? I stayed in Jackson Projects. You stay in the project, you stay all the way at the top. You don't stay at the bottom because at the top there's a roof.
Yeah.
So you got to see everything that's coming up instead of seeing shit that's coming down.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm an Aries naturally. So I don't like to even bypass and go back on things. So I know my mistake was being here in the first place, but I stuck through it.
Right.
And what happened was I was at a battle rap and I met a hustler. I'm gonna make a long story short. I was in a battle rap and I met this hustler who betted some bread on me in a battle rap, and he gave me a place to stay. One day he put me up to a trick, and it's the only reason I know a trick because I'm living to tell you this story. He left like $100,000 on the table. He gave me a place to stay. I woke up to use the bathroom. I saw the $100,000. I ain't touch a dime, and I'm gonna tell you why he know I touch a dime. He woke me up. He said, "Yo, you a real one." Me and my man just sat here and counted every dime twice. If you would have took $1, we would have popped you. From that point on, I had a reputation for being honest.
Right.
And that carried me. New York City, you know what I mean? Now we go to Philly, and these are the transitional periods, you know what I mean? Cincinnati, my dad was down here. My pops had to work. He dropped me off on Vine Street. You know, he like, yo, make something happen. I sold all the copies, man. Met everybody. So I've always been putting in the boiling fire, man, and I made the best of it. You throw me in the jungle, I come out with a meal.
You in the jungle in Cincinnati.
Oh, man. I love it, man. You know what I mean? It's easy to, you know, get your stroke and everything. You know what I mean? I love Cincinnati.
I don't followed you up from your first album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I first heard your music, I was like, who is this guy? Because like you always promote. You know what I mean? That was one of the things that I noticed, like, man, dang, he in another city. He in somewhere. I listen to his music. I'm like, man, okay, he ain't cussing.
Nah,
man, I'm a big critic on it. You know what I mean? I understand the vulgar of the music today. Yeah, but it's hard to play it on the FM radio station. You know what I'm saying? Right. So people done lost that art of giving it to real fans. And when I say real fans, it's all fans. You know
because we're afraid to be ourselves. The industry kind of did that to us. You know what I mean? Where sometimes we're afraid to be how we really feel. You know what I mean? If I'm homeless, the song's about homeless. If I work at McDonald's, I'm working at McDonald's Volume 1. Right. That's how direct I am with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid to talk about the ups and downs of the situation is the art. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to, you know, cap on it and everything. So, yeah.
Would you consider yourself an artist or an MC?
Both. An artist because my music is about what I do in my reality, but an MC the way I narrate it. For example, when it comes to the grind, it's all cash. We'll treat it like face here. We must stash.
Why you ain't telling me I was coming into this? Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute, because you know they bring people in here, and that this was a point where I was actually going to ask you this, you know, but this is besides that. But you know, people come in here and they're artists, but it's different levels, it's different tiers. I grew up on music my whole life, correct, and I'm able to be as versatile as I am based off of the different levels and experiences of things that I've listened to throughout my life. Mm-hmm. People are now in a moment where we are in a microwave era, where songs are not very much ideal or thoughtful, and they're not planned out. So a lot of songs are not very good for a long time. It doesn't have a lot of shelf life. Right. So the things that you're saying, that one bar just made me know, like, okay, I know where you're coming from. But my question was going to be, what would you? I know, you know, you're more so hip hop. but like, what type of hip hop would you consider your music, and how do you feel like your type of music stands within the realm of this generation of rap and how it is curving through to become very consistent to be loved by your fans?
Oh, you are.
Yeah, we good.
The reason. Whoa.
It's all
got
good.
it.
Yeah. You can go ahead though.
Now, the reason why I say is because, like, I think that we don't narrate the mistakes as much as the wins.
Mm-hmm.
I think that everything is based off winning and how you look, your perspective. You know, I'm on the gram, I'm looking this certain type of way. I like to talk about the behind the scenes as well as the film. Yeah. You know, this may look nice, but let me tell you what it took to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my music kind of portrays. I got a song called "Humans Doing a Human Being," and it's basically explaining that narrative, man. I said we come to believe we are choosing our skin color, like you had a choice who was your father and mother. And then I said, what did I say? I said toxic ways a concert for toxic minds, the ticket sells high because the ignorance never dies. You see, we're humans doing and human beings. We all came from the same, but in different teams. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that. Yeah. I hope y'all really listening to what he's saying though. Like,
we all sustain knowledge that we have a voice, and if I do go to hell, I will fight the devil because I got a choice.
I ain't gonna lie. I haven't even heard the music, honestly, just being completely honest. But knowing, first of all, the bars that I just heard, and knowing your style, I feel more intrigued to listen to your music because I can listen to all types of different music and different styles, but your style and the things that you're speaking on specifically is what draws me in. And knowing that you're talking about something that I think about on a daily basis of how people move and how the universe is and how people are human and how we go about our thought process in life, and knowing that somebody else is actually thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
I see it every day. I see it every day. It's like, to get money from people that I don't know or know off my music is my job. So I'm seeing the day-to-day community situations, the lottery players, you know what I mean? The beer buyers, you know what I'm saying? The loud person, you know, the quiet person. You know what I mean? I'm seeing all these different people, and you start to understand how communities move. You know what I mean? And I tell everybody all the time, the best thing to be is of service. You know what I mean? Like, I guess being a black man in Kentucky and getting money off your music, man, from all different races and everything, it kind of amps you up from a different perspective, because you start to realize this stuff ain't about judgmental. It's about me being of service. I tell people all the time, look, you can play this with your kids in the car. I'm like, oh, really? Okay. We own it. How much? I mean, you know what I mean? Plus I got the, the little QR codes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to be one with the people in order to be of service to the point that they're comfortable with buying my music as an individual. And I got to do this every single day to eat, 365 days a year. Only time I got to take a day off if I make quota. You got to earn your days off.
True hustle.
Oh, my gosh. It's wicked, man.
But we definitely going to get back to more peso, but we're going to get into this bang it or slang it. You know what bang it or slang it is?
Bang it, slang it out the way.
Bang it or slang it is where we get 5 or 6 songs.
Yeah.
We listen to them. Clean songs.
Okay.
We listen to them.
Yeah.
We play them, and then we bang them or we slang them.
All right.
We get the songs, people send them in. You know what I mean? We go over them and check them out.
All right.
If you got any clean music you want to send in, you can send it to 88.3tps@gmail.com. Hey,
y'all heard him sending them songs.
Clean music.
Sending some songs.
Clean,
definitely.
Clean.
Yeah.
And hey, if you feel like you want to call in, give us a call. The number is 513-961-8900. Once again, that's 513-961-8900. And we're going to go into this first song. It's Unk 100.
I know y'all was thinking like, what the hell just happened?